Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. As we have set the target of completing 200 book summaries in the entire year, here comes the book number 176. The name of the book that we have today is about the presence process, written by Michael Brown. Without any delay, let us see the target audience and the top 3 lessons of this book. 24-year-old introvert college graduate who is still looking for their place in the world, and the 40-year-old high achiever who, despite their external successes, feels the need for a deep internal change, and anyone who lacks a sense of purpose in their life. Let us see the small synopsis. This presence process is an actionable 10-week program to become more present and consciously respond to the situations based on the breathing practice, insightful text, and observing your day-to-day experience. Let us listen from the author himself, Michael Brown. The presence process awakens within us an awareness that it's in how we interact with what's happening in this moment that we sow the seeds for what's to come beyond the borders of our present experience. In 1989, Michael Brown was diagnosed with an acute health condition, heart-tone syndrome. As a result, he experienced unbearable headaches multiple times a day. The doctors told him there was no known cure for this illness, and so Michael embarked on a personal journey, looking for ways to heal himself. After a 9-year odyssey of experimenting with various healing and spiritual techniques, he found a solution. He discovered that his pain and suffering subsided every time he entered the state of what he now calls present moment awareness. So, this is a medicine for the health issue. The presence process walks through a 10-week procedure Michael used to reconnect with his present moment awareness, PMA, present moment awareness. With this book, you can guide yourself through the journey regardless of your health and life circumstances. The core idea is that as long as you are truly engaged in what is happening in the present moment, you are by default living a life of purpose, meaning, and connection. It is all about how you live life at a present moment. That is called present moment awareness. In the sea of self-help and spiritual books, this book stands out because of its truly universal message, authenticity, and actionability. Gives you a 10-week program. With all the insights it offers, this book is not so much intent on improving some parts of your life's experience, but all of it. Thanks to its experiential procedure, it addresses the way you live your life as a whole. Let us see the top 3 lessons. Here are the 3 lessons I have learned that now helped me find purpose in every moment of my life. All uncomfortable emotions are opportunities for growth. We are responsible for the quality of our life's experience. Becoming more present may well be the greatest service we can do to ourselves and the rest of humanity. To pull off a big transformation, we must challenge our beliefs and habits. If you are up for it, let us see how Michael Brown's story can help us make a deep change. Lesson number 1. Whenever you feel uncomfortable, there is a lesson you can learn in that moment. This notion is as comforting as it can be scary. Whenever you feel uncomfortable, there is a lesson you can learn in that moment. Comforting because once you accept it, you will start valuing all emotional difficulties as opportunities for growth. Scary because all of a sudden you have no incentive to run away and distract yourself from your feelings. Michael Brown often emphasizes that this work on our emotions is not about feeling better, but about getting better at feeling. By embracing all feelings that arise in your life, you practice the attitude of equanimity, a central concept from the Buddhist tradition as well as Vipassana. Brown rarely refers to it explicitly, but many of his ideas fit Eastern spiritual tradition. Another one is recognizing our present experience as a result of a past conditioning, also known as the concept of karma. From this perspective, any emotional discomfort we feel today is a mere reflection, a memory of something hurtful that happened to us in the past. Seeing difficult emotions from this point of view allows you to stop identifying with them. You can now see them simply as temporary experiences you happen to have. You can consider your feelings as messengers that help you unravel the aspects of yourself which you got used to turning your back on. Sounds a lot healthier, doesn't it? Let us move on to the lesson number 2. What happens to you is not your fault, but it is your responsibility what you do with it. Let me repeat this powerful statement. What happens to you is not your fault, but it is your responsibility what you do with it. A basic skill Brown teaches is to respond to your experiences instead of reacting to them. What is the difference between reaction and response? A reaction is an unconscious behavior we act out based on the patterns we have established in the past. Reactive behavior we display in a moment of emotional discomfort is usually an attempt to defend ourselves or attack another, even if we don't realize it. The themes of reactive behavior are automation and drama. Let us see the other side of the coin. A response is a conscious behavior chosen based on what we perceive in the present moment. It arises when we are consciously aware of our emotional state, but choose not to project this state onto someone else. The themes of the responsive behavior are awareness and choice. So let us see the one side of the coin is reactive, other side of the coin is responsive. React is nothing but automation and drama, awareness and choice. Being aware of these two possible modes of operating will radically change the way you approach each emotionally challenging situation. You will stop blaming anyone for what is happening, including yourself. Instead, you will deal with reality as it happens and choose responsible actions. This realization is nothing else but accepting the natural law of cause and effect. But it's an important one because we will finally understand that our behavior in any given situation plants the seeds of our future circumstances. Let us move on to the lesson number 3. Being present in each moment naturally transforms all areas of your life. Advice on becoming the best version of yourself is endless and ranges from productivity hacks to self-love tutorials. But it is often hard to decide which self-improvement goals to prioritize. If you are confused, start by focusing on simply being present. Mindfulness may be the single most important quality you can cultivate in your life. And awareness of what's going on right here, right now, naturally fosters positive change in virtually in all areas of life. The benefits of mindfulness, which is the more popular synonym for present moment awareness, PMA. This PMA is very important in every day, not only in every day, till the lifetime. So present moment awareness is nothing but a mindfulness. Having been demonstrated and studied by scientists in such areas as physical health, mental health, longevity, relationships, leadership, work performance, and many more. They have done research on each and every field. One of the leading academics specializing in mindfulness, Ellen J. Langer, ever went as far as saying that virtually all the world's ills boil down to mindlessness. So, whatever the disease that people are going through, it is all because of mindlessness. Being mindless is our mass predicament in a fast-paced, result-oriented world. It's easy to see why we have difficulties in being present. But if much of our illness, distress, and suffering could be addressed by simply practicing present moment awareness, shouldn't we give it a go? Living more mindfully is something that benefits not just yourself. As you transform internally, anyone around you can pick up on this. Conscious or not, they'll thrive in your presence. Practicing present moment awareness might be the greatest service you can do for the sake of our collective well being. Let us repeat the quotation and top 3 lessons of this book. This book awakens within us an awareness that's in how we interact with what's happening in this moment, that we sow the seeds for what's to come beyond the borders of our present experience. Let us see the top 3 lessons. All comfortable emotions are opportunities for the growth. We are responsible for the quality of our life's experience. Becoming more present may well be the greatest service we can do to ourselves and the rest of the humanity. So what you can do in this life is be more present, be live in every second. That is called be mindfulness, which is also known as present moment awareness, so that you can have a mastery in any field of your life. That's all from my side, and see you in another book summary another time. Until then.